There's something truly enchanting about trooping the color. The pounding hooves, shining metals, vibrant flags waving in the June breeze. It's a spectacle that captures the spirit of Britain and beyond. But at the 2025 King's Birthday Parade, something remarkable unfolded, sparking excitement among royal insiders and gasps from the crowd. Princess, and showcasing her equestrian skill, took center stage, not just to control her spirited horse Noble amid 300 musicians, but to announce a historic change. Catherine, Princess of Wales, was named Marshal of the Monarch's honor. This moment, revealed during a solemn pause in the Coldstream Guards' trooping of their color, was more than ceremonial flair. It marked a pivotal moment for the monarchy's future, a bold step that raised Catherine's role and sparked whispers of tension behind palace doors. What truly happened on that bright London day, and why is this seen as the start of a new royal chapter? Let's explore the story, and trust us, you'll want to watch until the very end for every stunning detail. Trooping the color is no ordinary event. For more than 260 years, it has marked the official birthday of the British sovereign, a dazzling exhibition of military precision and royal pageantry. On June 14, 2025, London's Horse Guards Parade was alive with over 1,400 soldiers, 200 horses, and 400 musicians, their scarlet tunics and bearskin caps painting a vivid scene beneath the summer sky. The Coldstream Guards, celebrating their 375th anniversary, trooped their king's color, a regimental flag presented to King Charles III with solemn pride. Crowds lined the mall, their cheers mixing with the steady drumbeats as the royal family processed from Buckingham Palace. But beneath the pomp, something significant was unfolding, destined to reshape the monarchy's story. King Charles, 76, chose a carriage procession alongside Queen Camilla, a decision influenced by his ongoing cancer treatment. This marked a lasting change from his horseback rides, a tradition he last upheld in 2023 atop Noble, a black mare gifted by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Prince William, Princess Anne, and Prince Edward rode their horses, their military uniforms shining with gold embroidery and medals. William, Colonel of the Welsh Guards, rode Derby, a horse once gifted to Queen Elizabeth II, his bearskin cap trimmed with the regiment's white and green plume. And the Princess Royal was a picture of authority in her blue and royal uniform, her medals catching the light as she expertly managed Noble's occasional restlessness. Edward, Duke of Edinburgh, completed the trio, his Scots Guards colonelcy clear in his composed salute. Then came Catherine, glowing in a cream Amelia Wickstead coat dress, stepping down from her carriage with Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Her Irish Guards brooch sparkled, marking her role as their colonel, but no one expected the honor she was about to receive. If there's one royal who embodies strength and skill, it's Princess Anne. At 74, she remains one of the monarchy's finest equestrians, proven once again at Trooping the Color 2025. As the parade reached its peak, Noble, the same black mare that challenged King Charles in 2023, grew uneasy amid the noise of 300 musicians and the cheering crowd. But Anne stayed composed. With a gentle shift of the reins and steady hands, she calmed Noble, her focus unwavering. Royal watchers were in awe. Here was a woman who didn't just ride, she commanded. This set the stage perfectly for the moment that stole the show. As the Coldstream Guards paused to present their color, a hush fell over Horse Guards Parade. King Charles, seated in his carriage, led a moment of silence for the victims of the recent Air India crash, which claimed 241 lives, including 53 Britons. Black armbands adorned the royals' uniforms, a somber tribute grounding the day's grandeur in shared sorrow. But during this pause, Anne seized the moment. Rising in her stirrups, her voice clear and firm, she addressed the regiments and the nation watching live on BBC One. In the presence of His Majesty and the Household Division, she declared, "I am honored to appoint Catherine, Princess of Wales, as Marshal of the Monarch's honor to represent the crown in ceremonial salutes to our regiments." The crowd erupted, cheers echoing down the mall. Catherine, standing beside King Charles, her cream outfit catching the sunlight, appeared momentarily stunned. Her children watched from a nearby balcony, beaming with pride, Prince Louis flashing a gap-toothed grin, and dismounted with the grace of an experienced rider and walked to Catherine's side to formally recognize her new role. The gesture was simple but powerful, a public confirmation of Catherine's strength and dignity after her cancer remission announced just 5 months earlier, in January 2025. So, what exactly is the Marshal of the Monarch's honor? This title, newly created for 2025, is a brilliant royal strategy blending tradition with modernity. As Marshal, Catherine represents King Charles in ceremonial salutes to the household division's regiments, enhancing her duties as Colonel of the Irish Guards. It is a role of great symbolic importance, showing trust in her ability to embody the monarchy's values on the world stage. The appointment, a new symbol of Catherine's elevated status, highlights her connection to the regiment's histories, from the Coldstream Guards' March of Service to the Irish Guards' loyalty. Royal insiders say the idea came from Princess Anne, a way to secure Catherine's place as a cornerstone of the slimmed-down monarchy envisioned by King Charles. And known for her straightforward approach, saw in Catherine a leader able to bridge the monarchy's past and future. Catherine's journey through cancer treatment, her graceful return to public life, and her quiet strength as a mother and royal made her the perfect choice. But the announcement wasn't without controversy. Sources close to Buckingham Palace reveal Queen Camilla was not consulted, a decision that left her visibly sidelined during the parade. As Catherine took center stage on the dais, Camilla rode in a secondary carriage, a subtle demotion that sparked whispers of tension within the royal family. The true test of Catherine's new role came at the parade's climax. As the Coldstream Guards marched by, lowering their colors in respect, Catherine stepped forward. Her salute, sharp and confident, was a masterclass in poise. Her cream Amelia Wickstead coat dress flowed elegantly as she honored the regiments. The crowd erupted, and even King Charles, in his scarlet uniform with a black armband, nodded in approval. Prince William, riding Derby, caught his wife's eye, a fleeting glance filled with pride and partnership. For royal watchers, it was the moment Catherine transformed from a princess under scrutiny to a respected leader. The emotions of the day reached their peak on the Buckingham Palace balcony, where the royal family gathered for the RAF flypast led by the Red Arrows celebrating their 60th year. Catherine, now Marshal of the Monarch's honor, stood front and center, flanked by her children. George, 11, Charlotte, 10, and Louis, 7, wore coordinated nautical colors, matching their mother's elegant style. Charlotte especially mirrored Catherine's aquadones from her Catherine Walker outfit, a subtle but sweet nod to their shared fashion sense. The flypast, full of vibrant red, white, and blue, wowed the crowd, but it was Catherine's calm, confident wave that really caught everyone's eye. Her presence, now boosted by her new title, quietly marked the historic shift of the day. But not everything about Trooping the Color 2025 was smooth sailing. The decision to appoint Catherine without consulting Camilla was bold, and royal experts say it shows Princess Anne's firm trust in Catherine's leadership. Camilla, who's always handled her role with care and diplomacy, was reportedly caught off guard. Her spot in a secondary carriage sent a clear message about her reduced influence this time. Insiders say Anne's move was intentional, a sign that the monarchy's future belongs to the younger generation, William, Catherine, and their kids. Still, Camilla's exclusion has sparked rumors of cracks within the royal family, which contrasts with the united image on the balcony. Catherine's own journey adds real depth to this story. Just 5 months after announcing her cancer remission, her appearance at Trooping the Color was a true display of resilience. Her cream Amelia Wickstead dress paired with Queen Elizabeth II's pearl drop earrings showed respect for tradition, but her role as Marshal was a bold step forward. Royal watchers noticed her subtle touches, like the reassuring hand on Charlotte's shoulder and the shared smiles with William, signs of a woman fully confident in her role. Her kids played their part, too, with their coordinated outfits and confident waves winning hearts. Louis's gap-toothed grin and Charlotte's poise reminded everyone that the next generation of the monarchy is already stepping up. At the heart of this historic day was the unspoken bond between Princess Anne and Catherine. And the monarchy's steady workhorse has long mentored Catherine through royal life's challenges. Their shared love of horses, Catherine's riding skills are well known even if less publicized, created a connection beyond protocol. Anne's choice to make Catherine Marshal wasn't just political. It was deeply personal, and sees in Catherine a reflection of her own dedication, a woman who balances duty with being genuine. The moment Anne walked over to Catherine during the parade moved her deeply, her eyes glistening as she accepted the honor. This moment reached beyond the palace walls. For the public, it was a reminder that behind all the pomp, the monarchy is shaped by real human relationships. Anne's trust in Catherine, her public support, showed a shared vision for a monarchy that evolves but stays true to its roots. The Coldstream Guard's color, marched with flawless precision, was the perfect symbol of continuity through change. And as Catherine saluted, steady and strong, she embodied that balance. A princess who guards tradition but also pushes progress forward. Trooping the Color 2025 will be remembered as a turning point, a moment when the monarchy's future came sharply into focus. Catherine's appointment as Marshal of the Monarch's honor is more than just a title. It's a bold statement. The crown is ready to change. Her poised salute to the Coldstream Guards, her central spot on the palace balcony, and her quiet strength marked a shift in the royal story, one where resilience and relatability take the spotlight. Catherine, once a young woman facing intense scrutiny, has become a leader who truly reflects the monarchy's modern hopes. Her journey through cancer treatment, her return to public duties, and her strong commitment to her family have won the hearts of millions, making her the perfect person for this new role. Prince William, riding tall as Colonel of the Welsh Guards, is still the heir, but Catherine's rise puts her as a key architect of the monarchy's future. Their partnership, clear in the quick glances they shared during the parade, is the foundation of this new chapter. Their kids, George, Charlotte, and Louis, are the next generation. Their confident waves and matching outfits show they're already learning about duty and grace. Charlotte's calm poise, like her mother's, hints at a future where the Wales family leads with unity and purpose. Princess Anne's part in this change is crucial. Her horse riding skills, strong presence, and smart planning shaped a day that will be remembered in royal history. By naming Catherine Marshal and honored a woman who faced personal struggles with grace and set up a monarchy that's slimmer, more dynamic, and connected to its people. This decision shows a vision for a crown balancing tradition and progress, keeping its place in a fast-changing world. The whispers of tension with Camilla add drama, reminding us that even with all the rules, personal relationships drive change. This moment, full of ceremony and feeling, marks the start of a monarchy looking ahead while respecting its past, with Catherine and William at its core. As the Red Arrow's bright trails faded over London, the crowd along the Mall began to leave, but the buzz about Trooping the Color 2025 was just starting. Catherine's new title has sparked questions about her future and the monarchy's path. What will this role mean for her duties? How will it shape the House of Windsor going forward? Royal experts say Catherine's title means more responsibilities, especially in military and ceremonial roles. As Colonel of the Irish Guards, she's already well known at regimental events. But as Marshal, she'll lead salutes at big parades, from the King's birthday to the cenotaph. Her presence shows continuity as King Charles, now 76, focuses on his health during cancer treatment. Her steady salute to the Coldstream Guards was just the start, a glimpse of a princess stepping into a leadership role that could change royal tradition. But it's not just about Catherine. Her kids, George, Charlotte, and Louis, are becoming important parts of this story. At 11, 10, and 7, they charmed the crowd with their matching nautical outfits and confident waves. Charlotte's poised manner clearly reflects her mother's elegance. Insiders say Catherine and William are carefully preparing their kids for public life, balancing royal duties with a down-to-earth upbringing. George, The future king is already showing up at big events, while Charlotte's quiet confidence points to a future role as a steadying presence, much like her mom. Even Louis, with his gap-toothed grin, brings a relatable charm that makes the family feel close to the public. Their presence at Trooping the Color shows a monarchy not just surviving, but thriving with a new generation ready to take charge. The appointment also raises questions about Queen Camilla's role. Her sideline place during the parade, plus being left out of the decision to make Catherine Marshal, has sparked talk about her influence. Royal watchers wonder if this means the focus is shifting more to the Wales family, with Catherine and William stepping into the spotlight. Camilla, who has handled her role with careful diplomacy, may find it harder to assert herself as the monarchy shifts toward its younger generation. Still, many believe she'll adapt by focusing on her patronages and supporting Charles behind the scenes, even as the spotlight moves away. Beyond palace politics, Catherine's new role as Marshal signals a bigger change for the monarchy. Princess Anne's vision of a slimmer, modern royal family is taking shape, with Catherine as its face. Her resilience, especially after her cancer remission, connects with people worldwide, making her both relatable and inspiring. Will Catherine take on international duties, representing the crown at military events abroad? Could her role spark new traditions that blend royal heritage with a modern outlook? The possibilities are wide open, and everyone's watching. For now, the image of Catherine saluting the Coldstream Guards, her cream Amelia Wickstead dress glowing in the sun, is a powerful symbol. It shows her journey from a young royal finding her way to a leader shaping the future. Princess Anne's trust, the crowd's cheers, and William's proud glance tell a story of change, not just for Catherine, but for the whole monarchy. If you want to stay updated on royal news and all the latest stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.